Hi team.
Hi, hi, Kiran.
Yeah, hi everyone. So everyone good as of now?
I got one error.
Okay. What kind of that error?
After
When?
record this,
Okay.
after record the script, we have to click that replay button, right?
Yeah, yeah.
For replay, I got the red script
Okay.
for
We'll
web
see.
tools.
Okay, okay. We'll see. Okay.
We'll see after the
After class
session.
completed, we'll see. Okay. So
Oh, okay.
we'll start for today onward scripting. Okay. So once record the script, we should able to understand entire script we are recorded successfully or not, each and every transaction we are given properly or not, and each and every one we can check. See, for example, launch transaction, and after that login, and you can observe click on pet, and click on product ID, and after that add to cart. Okay, and we can go to the next transaction will be checkout and payment, and click on confirm and log out. So means each and every step we can record it success. Sorry, anyone any doubt? Someone is okay. Yeah. So we need to record the script like this, and when you record the script, you need to observe further. These steps also important because see each and every step we need only our exactly our what is the our URL will be there. That request only we need. If you have any junk data like google.com, Google Maps, or Microsoft, so anything will be there. We need to remove that. So if you go to the action and where is that you want to remove, that is a difficult thing. So we can go to the recording report, and there we can see the host. See here, we need to actually what is the exactly our URL, only that you can check. Remaining it also it is included from like this also, like Google Maps and Zoom. So what will happen, you can observe if you click on this, so some code also junk that also is recorded in the your script. So if you click on regenerate, you can observe. So as if you are regenerating script, so every time you are regenerating means what will happen means every time is a same code is generating, but depends on the if you did any changes, it is automatically remove also. Like when you are record the script, how it will be there, same everything will be same. Now we can go to the script here. We can observe here some client google.com will be there. This is our exactly URL, no right? And you can observe for the see, this is everything is a Google sum. And look up history google.com. So everything is the junk data. This junk data will need no right, because if you keep this, what will happen? Your transaction response time will be high because it is included from the this code also. It is calculated when you are executing that in the start transaction in between what code will be there, you will get for the response time will be high. So it's a very important thing. You need to check from the exactly what is my host domain. Okay, this is the our domain actperform.com. If you want to see means you can go here and you can see here testore.actperform.com. This is the our domain. So only we need that code only. No need for the this Google Maps. You can uncheck this again. You can regenerate and click on S. So now go to the action. Now you can see everything is only our exactly our code only you are able to see. See pestore octperform.com, pestore octperform. So you can see anywhere any junk data you are able to see. No right? So this code only we need, no need for that Google this all things. So exactly which URL you are testing, that URL only we need. So if you miss any transaction, we can add from the manually also, right? Already I informed. So we can go here and surround with the transaction, and you can give for the transaction lab launch URL. I give it and click on OK. So you can save this. Now we can execute. See, now you can observe execution runtime. We were able to see here. So you can observe everything is going and ended. Say okay. Whatever may be error, you can ignore now. It's STP 500. So assume if you find error means you are getting for the error. So what error I got, you want to means we can go to the output window. There we can see the what is the error. Like you can observe, this is the error. STP status code 500. Internal server error. So after if you click on confirm, there you are getting for the 500 error. So if you are getting here like this kind of error, it is coming from the like 500 net in the internal server, nothing but it's application issue. It is not your issue, it is not any issue. So it is a some application will be down. This kind of time you will get for the this kind of error. So you can observe in manually, for example, we can log in quickly. Okay. And you can observe here, you can click on this and add to cart and proceed to checkout and continue. And if you click confirm, okay, here we are getting for the proper only, but you are getting for the here will be 500. So means this is not a application point of view. Maybe if you not done for the some dynamic values, if you not handle also, will get for the this kind of error. So but before that you should be okay, this error belongs to application side or not, you need to understand. So if you want to see any error, you can come to here, you can see that. Okay, now okay, that is fine. Now what you can do means now we need to start our scripting announcement. The same script, if you run for the 100 users, it will work. 100 or 2000 or any number of users you want to execute with a multiple user point of view, this script will work. Yes or no?
Working.
No, right?
Yes, sir.
Why? Why it will not work? Again, one more
Working. Only single user.
single user.
Reason is for creating script and enhancements, like how many user you want, like that, and it will
Yeah.
be enhancement.
Yeah. So that is also one thing. Okay. Majorly, so once your script is recorded is completed, this script you can push into the controller. Then no need for the many number of performance testers, because this task everyone will be do. Just you can record front end, and after that same script you can push into the controller, and how many users you want design and execution you are doing means no need for the number of performance testers. That task everyone will be easy to do. But here, if you want to for the multiple user point of view, this script will not work with the multiple user point of view. Only single user point it will work, because you have the login will be there, username, password, login will be there. So this script only work for the one user point of it will work. If you want to work with the multiple user point of view, we need to do for the some scripting enhancements. So what are the scripting enhancements? Nothing but here will be parameterization and correlation. What is the parameterization? Nothing but what are the values you are entering through keyboard, those values should do the parameterization. So for example, in this application, so if you go here and after logout, you can observe in this application, what are the values you are entering keyboard, username, password, you are entering through keyboard only, right?
Yes, sir.
So if you are entering username password, you are clicking, and after that you are just clicking this button, and after that you are clicking button, again clicking button, and here you can observe quantity. If you want 3 means you can enter 3. If you want 2 means you can enter 2. Means you are editing. Means quantity also you are doing for the like entering for the some through keyboard. And as same you can observe here also you are selecting for the different card, and if you want to enter from the card number also you can enter for the different card details, and the expire date also you can change, and this first name last name. So every time will be same, no, right? User to user will be this, all details will be changed. So means
So,
this all details also we are entering through keyboard, so you should do the parameterization.
so the dashboard is a drop down.
Yeah. Drop down we can do for the correlation that we'll discuss. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Code number, which value you are entering. So that is why I mentioned what is the parameterization, nothing but a static input to the server. What are the values you are entering through keyboard? Those values you should do the parameterization. So now, as of now, what values we did? So username, password, quantity we are entered, and code number, expire date, first name, last name, address 1, address 2, city, zip, country. All details you need to do for the. After that, continue and confirm. So in this application now, you can observe here is we are getting for the 500 error. So that is why you are getting from here means. So your script also getting same. This kind of issue happen in the real time also. Assume you are doing for the scripting. After that, you have started execution. You are observed that 500 error in here. So if you check for the front end application also, you are getting like this. Take this screenshot and send to the your developer. So I'm getting for the 500 internal server error. Please look on that. Please find the below screenshot for your reference. So that's it. Then they will check for the their side. Okay, why it is down. So they will check and they will resolve that. Again, you can do for the performance testing. So this is one of the important thing. So if you want to any error coming means you need to come to the output window. You need to check for that issue. Now come to the point, parameterization. First, what is parameterization? Static input to the server, vary input to the server, or what values, which of the values you are entering through keyboard, those values should do the parameterization. So in JMeter, what we are calling preprocessor. Same here, we can call it as a parameterization. So in the parameterization, how to we can do everything, we can see here. Now, which value we need to do?
Username and password.
Yeah, we already identified username password. So you can check where is the username password. See, this is the login. In the login, we don't have here. You can observe here in the account section. There username will be there, password will be there. So here we can do for the parameterization. How to we can do for the parameterization means? So you need to select for the what is the value will be there. You need to select that and click on right button, replace with parameter and create new parameter. So just select for that value and click on right button. There we can see the replace with parameter and create new parameter. You can click for the create new parameter. So here you can observe it is asking for the parameter name. So which value, which name you can give? I can give my name, Kiran. It is good thing.
Yeah.
Parameter name I given as a Kiran. That is good thing.
Yeah.
No, sir.
No,
We are
sir.
doing for username.
Username, password.
Yeah, that's good. So which value you are adding, you need to give that name, because your script someone will be same is okay, that guy, okay, Aparna or Srikant, he did for the correlation for the your parameterization for username. Everyone by seeing your script you can understand. Maybe you are given Kiran, he don't know what is the Kiran, that is the value, or what is that he will unable to understand. So that is why don't give for the your names like this kind of things. So which value adding you need to give for the default, you can give for the that only. For example, we are adding username, you can give for the username. And one more thing, So just I am doing for the parameterization, just you can give for the para. Okay, parameterization. Okay, then here is the important thing. We have the different type of file types will be there, parameter types. What are the types means? File, date and time, group name, iteration number, load generator, and random number, and table, unique number. So we have the different type will be there. So this particular username, I want take for the which type. So if you are doing for the any kind of like text or numeric, it will be there. Obviously, we need to select from the first option is the file type only. So any text, any numeric, so whatever maybe it will be there, you can select for the that only. Maybe date and time will be there. For example, you are selecting for the some date and time. So date and time point of view, you need to do for the date and time. This is the date and time. So and as same to the group name. For example, you have the any group will be there. If you want to do for that is okay, you can use for the group number. Iteration number wise you can do for the parameters, you can do for the iteration number, random number. So depending on the situation, you can use for the these parameter types. Mostly we can use for the these two is important for is file and date and type. Now we need to select for the that is the text. So I will selecting for the file type. You can observe original value also it is displayed here. After that, click on properties and you can observe this is the your parameter name, this is the parameter type. So here create table will be there. If you click on this and click on OK, now you can observe J2W1, it will be there here. And if you edit with Notepad, now you want how many users you want, you need to copy and paste it. So if you want for the 100 user, 10 users, you can like J2W 2 and J2W3 and J2 4. So if you want for the how many users you are testing, you need to give for that many users, and after that you can save this notepad. Okay, so you can now you can observe all 4 users. Okay, got it? So means you are testing with the 100 users, means definitely we need for the 100 username passwords. You are testing for the 100 usernames, means you need for the 100 username and 100 passwords. So that is the way we need to give for the valid username password. So for example, you are giving J2W2 and J2W username password. That user really it will be there and we are able to log in or not. That is also very important for us. Okay. If you go here and sign in and some J2W and 3 and J2W again. See, you can observe this user is not there. So maybe this user is not there, but you keep from the in this parameter file, it will work. Your script also not pass, right? So that is the way when we are giving for the this data, we need to give for the valid data. Means you need to register or otherwise how you can get from the test data. Like already we discussed, right, in the PT life cycle type. You can like click on register and you can create the data. Otherwise, if you have the DB is there, you can get from there. Otherwise, already someone already used, you can use for that data. So means you need to give for the proper valid data. Got it, everyone? So after that, after that, just you need to enter from the number of how many users you want and click on close. And if you click on OK, and so here is do you want to replace with the other occurrences also? Like in this username, what actually J2W. So J2W1, how many places will be there? If you want to replace means you can click on S, of that many places it will be replaced. So you can only username, right? We can only one time will be there. So that is why no need. So I'm clicking for the no need. So now you can observe username parameterization completed. Again, you can do for the J2W1 password also. Same way we can do replace with parameter and create new parameter. And here we can give for the parameter name.
Use password.
User password. Right? password and underscore param, because we are doing for the parameterization. And this is the file type or date and time, which type?
File.
File type.
File type only, right? Yes, because file type nothing but it's a text or numeric, whatever may be, we can take it as a file type.
File.
So this is the file type only. And click on properties. And the same click on create table and click on OK. And you can enter for the data, means you can enter here also directly. Add column, sorry, add row. And you can, if you want, means you can enter here also possible from the password J2EE. Okay. And otherwise, if you want to add multiple data, you can copy paste also. For example, you already keep in from the your local system 100 users. 100 username password you can copy here. Okay. So just I am entering for the 4-5 user data. So just I am save this data. Now you can observe, see, done, and you can go here and click on OK and S. So if you want replace, means it will ask like this. So where, how many times will J2W will be there? How many places? If you want replace, means you can click on replace and it will be replaced for that many places. But now only username password only one time, right? So no need for here. Okay. Sign in already one more time. Okay. Now username password we are done for the parameterization. So now we can go to the, we'll execute one time and we'll see how the values pick from the here. So when you are first time you are doing, right? So here recording runtime settings. So we have the some settings will be there. Runtime setting. There we have the run logic will be there, and the logs, run logic nothing but how many times you want to execute this test, like 5 times or so, just to your understanding point of view. So for example, now I am executing only one time only and going to the logs. So logs you are doing for the first time, you have the two types of logs will be there. So standard log and extend log. Standard log nothing but display for the all junk data. Extend logs nothing but which one you want, you can select. For example, I want for the extend log and parameter substitution. Now I'm not substitute. You can observe the difference. Okay. I'm not done anything. Just I selected as a extend logs only. Otherwise, we can select as standard logs and just will execute this. See, now you can observe your script will be failed. Okay, that is fine. That is the 500 internal error. We know known error, but you can observe we are done for the parameterization. Anywhere you are seeing for the like some username is equal these values picked, anywhere you are seeing? No, right? You are
No.
seeing in output, you can observe anywhere we are seeing no, right? So why? Because means in the runtime settings, you need to set from the logs, extend logs, and there you need to keep from the parameter substitution. Then only you are able to see the proper output in the output window. Now you can observe if you are save this and click on this replay button. Now you can observe, you can go to the output window and come to the control home, nothing but starting line. You can observe here launch is started. You can observe launch URL started. And after that, launch URL ended with the pause status. And this is the duration happened from the this. Okay. After that, login is started. If you not given transaction names, you are able to see the which transaction you can see. No, right? So that is why very important for the transaction names. So login is started. You can observe. See, now you can observe here. Parameter substitution username param is equal J2W1. See, substitution parameter password is equal J2W1. So because you are already passed in the parameter file, that is why it is picked from the that value. Yes, right? So now we can see like that it is done for the parameterization, this one. Maybe I want to already given for the you can go to the parameter properties. You can observe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be there. And password also you can observe 4 will be there. Okay. Now you want to execute for the 5 times. So you can go to the runtime settings. In the run logic, you can give for the 5 times. And 5 times different username password is pick or not, we can test. Because why we are doing for the parameterization? So actually we can do for the multiple user point of view performance testing. So multiple users we can add from there, we can add means using for the parameterization concept, we can add those files and real time how the user different, right? For example, we are all there. Everyone have the same credential, Facebook or bank credentials also?
No, sir.
No,
Different,
right?
different.
Yes. So same way, how we have the right now, same way we can test for the performance testing also, different username, different password. So at that time, how the application behavior is going, we can test. So that is point of view. Just I am executing for the 5 times. Now you can observe what will happen is 5 times login. Say you can observe in runtime behavior also. Login again. Again, it is a second time is executing, and again third time, and again fourth time, again fifth time. See, now 5 times is completed. Now we'll see the output window. See, now you can observe starting iteration 1. Starting iteration 1. And you can observe launch is started and launch is ended. And after that, login is started and go to the down and you can observe username param first J2W1, J2W1. Now you can go here and you can observe here J2W1 username and password you can go J2W1 is picked. So next time, as per our expectation, J2W2 username and password will be J2W. Yes, right? So we'll see the second iteration. So it will execute for the all the transactions till logout. You can observe if it is a logout is completed. So after that is see ending iteration 1 and starting iteration 2.
Iteration 2.
Second iteration means second user. You can observe launch is started again login and we can observe login and there you can see the here you can observe J2W1 and J2W. Now you can go here as per our expectation is picked or not. You can observe username is a J2W2. You can see here J2W2 and password J2W second user. Same
Hi, Kiran.
yes, please.
But you not registered that credentials, huh?
Yes, yes. So that is
But how
also
to
one
show?
thing. Yes, yes. That is also one thing. Here it is script is showing as a pass only, but really it is pass or not, we don't know. Yes, or
Yeah.
no. See, it is showing as a pass only. Your transaction login is it is picking from the different user, different password, and it is showing as okay, login is successfully doing, and after that is going to the some next step also. But really, it is going to the valid page or not, we know, we don't know, right? So that is why we can do for the some more scripting enhancements as a like we can give it as a checkpoints or validation points. We can call it as a checkpoints or validation point. So each and every page unit must give for the checkpoints. Then only your checkpoint pass, then you are going to the exactly correct page. Your checkpoint is not pass. So if you are not going to the correct page, see, you can just example you can see here. So really, if you go to the login page, so after that, you can give it as a J2W button maybe and click on login. Okay. See here, you can observe in this page, exactly if your login is success, so you need to go to the this page, right? Yes or no?
Oh, yeah.
So in this space, you can take for the any one of the static test. Static nothing but it is doesn't change one. Like welcome to ABC, okay, or fish or start this one fresh water. So if you want means you can check before that also same thing will be there. Don't take for that. See sign in also it is showing for the same only. So if you launch So apart from this text, you can take from the sign in. So you can give it as a
Sign.
see, now you can observe in this page what are there, same thing it is showing, you can take from the different one. Like for example, here sign out will be there. So that is the static test. So this test you can copy from here. Okay, you can copy from here exactly test, and we can go to the our transactions, and in the login is there. Where is login? So in the above request, right? This is the login, right? In this above request, we need to write for the one small function. Okay, what is that checkpoint? We can call it as a checkpoint. Web rec underscore point, and we need to give for the double colon and go comma and last. So I will explain this everything. Okay, no worry. So here we can pass from the text is equal to. So what is the text you are copied, right? You can give it there. And here save count is there. Save count is equal to. So this is the login, right? You can give login. So here text is equal. This is the static text where we can take from in this login page. We took from there. And the save count, what is the save count? Nothing but in this sign out, in this page, how many times it will say calculated. For example, it is one time will be there. Okay, login is equal to 1, you will get. Now we can execute and we are able to see the right each which login is success, which login is not success also we are able to see here. In 5 times also I am executing, and
Sir, here save count is equal to, you have to give number, no? How
no,
many
no,
times?
number means not, it is that is count with the what is the name you are given, we will count for that. For example, I given login, right? That text sign out is how many times it is calculated, it is shown. So now you can observe starting iteration 1, and you can observe, see login is started, and you can observe username j2w1, and you can observe login is equal to 0 came. Okay, because login is equal 0 coming means what will happen means you are not going to the success page. You can observe in this sign out page, we can see the sign out is one time, right, in this page, but it is showing as a 0. For example, you can remove for the save count also. Okay, first will be okay, we'll see the all things, and we'll remove, and again we can execute that. So again, second iteration, we'll go to the second iteration. See J2W1 and J2W. So you can go here, and here also login is equal to 0. Means you are not going to the correct page. So what we can do means we'll change for the correct names. So actually J2W it is coming, right? I will give for the J2W, and password also I give for this is also J2W. Okay, because this user is working fine now, and we'll observe for the difference. So just you can save this, and again I think you are confusing, right? We'll do for that 2 times or only. Okay, 2 times. Just I am executing for the 2 times. See, now 2 times I executed. Now we can observe here. So first iteration, you can observe here J2W and J2W1, it's picked. Why it is not saved? J2W. Okay, password is not changed. So just save it. Again, we'll execute. And one more time I will check if it's changed or not. Okay, password J2W. Because it's working only, that is on, right? Now we'll execute this. See, now go to the first line, okay? Starting iteration 1 and come here and login. You can observe J2W. Here you can observe login is equal to 1. Means in this particular sign out, what is the name is there in this page, right? You are going to this page. That is why it is showing as a count is equal 1. Means the sign out is one time will be there. It is indicating. And go to the second iteration. You can observe. So launch is started and I can observe. See J2W1, J2W login is equal 0. Means here it is showing a pass only, but you are going to the correct page. No, right? So that is why each and every page we must give for the this validation point. We can call it as a test verification point. Okay. So now, for example, if you not given save count, directly it will fail from there only. It is not going to the next page also. So you can observe. I will remove for this save count. Okay, just count point of only I am taking this. Okay, I am removing this and just you can execute. Second iteration, login itself it failed because it is login particular test is not there. So it is obviously it is failed. See, now you can observe here.
Fail.
See, no, failed. See, text is equal sign out or not found from the web break file. Observe, see, you can observe after J2W1. Username, password you are entered and you are going to the this page next to login page you are going. But in this text is not there in that page. So that is why it is showing for the error and it is here only your iteration is done. So that is why each and every page you must give for